Hello and welcome to Being Cosmick. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here. So my messages are mainly meant for confirmation and clarity. So they are general collective readings. If you are finding that it's not resonating, then go ahead and leave it behind for those that it's meant for. And just know that not everything may resonate, but some of it might. So definitely just pick up what does and leave the rest that doesn't. All right. Without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to shuffle these sideways. All right. So I was guided to pull from the Past Life Oracle to see what past life is affecting you at the moment. So more will come through when we pull the cards, but this could be either something that is coming into your awareness right now that's helping you, or maybe it's something that needs to be released. So let's see, y'all. What past life is affecting the collective right now? Felt it in the middle. Oh, okay. What past life is affecting the collective right now? Okay. So the Mother card came out. So I'll show it to you. So we'll go ahead and read it from the book and then see what comes through. This card indicates that your mother in this life was also with you in other lifetimes. This is actually a very common occurrence. The mother-child relationship is a significant emotional and physical bond. If you enjoy a healthy and loving relationship with your mother in this lifetime, you are probably drawn together again because of your fondness for one another. However, if your relationship has been challenging, this indicates a need to balance the karma through your forgiveness. Your feelings about your mother are directly related to your ability to manifest abundance, as mother energy is all about receiving. If you have blocks with your mother, you have most likely developed control issues that prevent you from receiving help from others or from the universe. So this card asks you to do more personal work concerning your mother. At this time, you may wish to add past life regression as an adjunct to other therapeutic methods. Okay. That was pretty self-explanatory, I think. Let's see. Another past life card. I'm just tapping in to see where to go from here on this reading to see if we should pull a different deck or another past life card. So give me just a second. What to do, Spirit? Okay. So we're pulling another past life card. Okay, can we get some more clarity on this situation? Some clarity. Okay. And is there any other? Not yet. Okay, I just heard not yet. Put those to the side. So the card that just came out is male, female. Oh. This card signifies that you've lived most of your lives as a different gender than the one you embody in this life. For example, you may be living as a female now, while in most of your previous lifetimes you were a male. In such cases, gender confusion and even health issues are often related to this change of gender over lifetimes. Because for most of your lifetimes you lived as the other sex, you may not feel comfortable in your own skin. If this is your first lifetime as a woman, you may develop gynecological issues or even experience infertility. If this is your first lifetime as a man, you may not relate to traditional masculine roles. This card asks you to have compassion for yourself and trust that your soul is doing the best it can. Remember that your soul is the result of all of your past experiences. Okay. Okay, so what just kind of came through is maybe you're having like kind of double issues in the receiving energy. If you've had difficulties with your mother in this lifetime, then mixing that with the fact that you could have been the other gender or the other sex in other lifetimes, that could be adding to the issue of receiving in this lifetime. So I'm really picking up, if you were male in previous lifetimes, then you would have been more in that, I know it sounds very traditional, but more in that provider energy, more in that masculine physical energy, and being able to do more and express in that way. Then in this lifetime, if you are a female and you have this mother wound issue going on, that could be doubling up the challenges of opening up and receiving. And flip it whichever way, you need to, for it to resonate. But that was just an example that I was picking up that might be kind of a double whammy on this receiving energy. Let's see, is there anything else? Is that one? Nope. Okay. Another card. Okay. Is there another card here? Is there another one that wants to come out, Spirit? Maybe in a minute. Okay. Galactic. So, from what I remember, this is talking about this potentially being your first incarnation on this planet. Okay, let's see. This may be your first time on this planet. If so, you probably feel alien, as if you don't belong. Earthly customs such as marriage and parenthood aren't natural for you, so you may not participate in them. You may also find most Earthlings to be very physically, psychologically, and emotionally violent. Your higher sensitive nature may be assaulted by such harsh energies. You just want to get along with everyone and be as kind as possible. Your compassion helps diffuse the world's tensions, making the entire universe a more peaceful place. You may find earthly relationships confusing and feel more at home with technology or energy healing. If you find other star people, you'll discover the kinship you're seeking. Since those from other planets tend to be shy and socially awkward, you may need to go to where they gather, such as online message boards, computer courses, science fiction conventions, scuba diving trips, and Reiki classes. Okay, so really having this galactic energy, I'm feeling is also adding another layer to finding it difficult to receive and get into that allowing abundance energy that we have here, especially on Earth right now. And this could be too, you may not have incarnated on Earth in a very long time. And with that, this may be one of your first incarnations with the density of the Earth being what it is. Because if you incarnated in Atlantis or Lemuria, ancient Egypt, Kemet, Inca, etc., more of those ancient times, the vibration of the Earth was different then. Then we went into a very dense energy, and then now we're coming out of it again. So that could be adding on a little more of, another layer of having difficulty with really stepping into that receptive energy and allowing abundance to come through, especially if we've got some kind of mother wound stuff going on, and then we've got some walls around the heart space that directly affects our ability to open and allow to receive abundance from the universe in the physical while we're in this incarnation. So let's see if there's anything else that wants to come up here, Spirit. Okay. Okay. I'm going to ask for another one to balance it out. All right. So the first one that came out was persecution and inquisition. Okay. So right here, before even reading it in the book, I haven't seen that card yet. So that's interesting. But what I'm going to gather is that this is probably some form of persecution for having certain beliefs and expressing them in a previous life. And then so you add that on to these other layers going on. I'm sure that's probably definitely affecting the ability to step into your authenticity fully, and then also to fully trust and allow that the universe and spirit is going to bring through physical blessings. Let's read it. There we go. All right. Or not. There we go. Persecution and inquisition. You drew this card as validation of your suspicions. You were accused of witchcraft, being a heathen, or other crimes in the past. You suffered greatly as a result of the ensuing persecution, and the fear has carried forward into this life. In the past, your character and behaviors were examined publicly, and you were blamed for crop failures and deaths that had nothing to do with you. Your neighbors and the government said that you were casting spells, which was a capital offense. In reality, you were a good-hearted person, as you remain to this day, who had the ability to see into the future and use energy for healing purposes. That lifetime has made you very sensitive to gossip and rumors. If someone falsely accuses you now, you become fearful and upset because that's the behavior that led to your painful death in previous lives. You may also be afraid to openly admit that you're still a talented healer and psychic. Unconsciously, you're keeping your spiritual skills a secret to avoid recreating the pain of the past. To heal from this, know that in this current lifetime, spiritual teachers and healers are revered instead of feared. You agreed to incarnate at this time because your hard-won knowledge from previous lifetimes is needed in this world, and the fact that you're back on Earth shows that no one can harm you permanently or prevent you from pursuing your spiritual path. That's awesome. Okay. I got major chills while reading that, so that's massive confirmation to add to this reading. Okay, the last card that came out was forgiveness. The situation you're inquiring about will be healed or improved through your willingness to release old stored anger. You may not even be consciously aware that you've been holding on to resentment. Your anger may show up in subtle ways such as high blood pressure, addictions, insomnia, or moodiness. Wouldn't it feel great to have stable moods and more control over your health? Forgiveness isn't the same as saying that the actions of others were justified or acceptable. Instead, forgiveness is a statement of self-empowerment. You choose to detoxify yourself of all stored anger and other negative energies. After all, when you hang on to anger, it only hurts you and not the other person. To heal this situation, be aware that meditation and introspection are important practices that can help you. See that your anger is merely a transient feeling, like a dark cloud floating across the sky. Recognize that the source comes from a past life and let it go. Forgiveness is cathartic and profoundly healing. Free yourself from negative and harmful emotions. So with that, releasing the anger and the resentment, especially probably from this persecution and inquisition lifetime or lifetimes, releasing that is going to help you to heal this mother wound and to settle into your gender that you're currently embodying, or, sex that you're currently embodying. And then that will help you to receive and step into a new way of being and receiving and experiencing in this life. So by fully releasing any anger or resentment stored in the body, then it will open you up to help receive and continue to be in that receptive, abundant energy that gives the beautiful life experience, I'd say, true meaning. That doesn't sound right. That's what I heard. But, yeah, so just really work on, healing the mother wound. Because I'm picking up, I know that it said that if you have a really healthy, loving relationship with your mother, then it meant that, it's a carryover from a past life. But with the other cards that came out, I'm really picking up that there's some challenges there in that relationship. To what extent is going to vary person to person and experience to experience. But I'm definitely picking up that there's a mother wound that is crying out to be healed right now. And then that will just open you up and allow you to really experience the life that you came here to lead, as well as fully embracing and embodying and allowing yourself to be seen as psychic, intuitive, healer, etc., etc. That is going to come with a profound sense of healing as well, that has no other alternative than to appear in your physical life in the form of blessings in whatever way that is for you. So definitely tap into this forgiveness energy, do some inner healing, inner child healing, and that will definitely help. You can use methods like Ho'oponopono to heal the mother wound. And so it doesn't necessarily have to be your mother, like the physical person. It can be just with that energy, that divine feminine energy, and you can heal it that way. There's all sorts of other ways to tap in and start working on that mother wound energy as well, which is something we're collectively doing on the planet as a whole, because that's something that's been very out of balance for a very long time. And so this is also going on in the collective as well. And so that whole like inner outer micro macro concept, this is definitely something that we're all working on in some way. So by just fully diving into it, embracing it, and consciously working with it, it's going to have nothing but positive effects on your life in the long term. It's going to be a journey. It's going to be a process, because that's how these things work, but it will definitely be worth it. And you will start to see the physical manifestations coming in as you do this work. I've definitely worked on this a little bit in my life as well, and I can attest that by continuing to do this work and healing these wounds, it manifests in the outer reality in the form of blessings, expected and unexpected. So it's a really cool thing to go through. And when we heal this on the micro level, which, you know, is like the one self level, it just reverberates out and helps the collective to heal it as a whole as well, and will help all of us to come back to Mother Gaia and feel more connected and take care of her better as well, and be better stewards of our earth, which is our, you know, our great mother. So, and then with that, with this galactic card, definitely call on your, you know, your galactic star family, and they will help you in this as well, whether that's in the physical or the spiritual other realms. So with that, this is big energy. This is really, this is a hopeful energy. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited to hear where you guys are at on your journey with this. If you're just starting this process, if you've been working through this process a little bit and this is major confirmation of, oh yeah, I'm already aware of most of this and I've been going through this, I'm very curious to hear. So definitely let me know in the comments below if this is resonating. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you haven't yet, please feel free to subscribe if you like the way that I read. And I hope this message helped you in some way. Thank you so much for your time and for being here. It's truly a blessing to be able to bring these messages. So thank you so much. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.